Good morning, everyone. So this is all the boring stuff that you need to do to get everything loose right here. So thoracic spine, and at the back your scapula. Some of the things, I'll get straight into it, some of the things that you need to do are like abduction. So separating your scapula. So at the back, looks like this. So what am I doing? I'm bringing the elbows together and pulling the scapula apart. Then you got thoracic flexion right here. So now I'm standing straight. Now I'm crunching. So what am I doing? I'm bringing the shoulders down. So it's like when you're laying down and you're crunching, it's the same thing. So everything here is contracted right here. Then you get this rounded upper back. So that's what we want. So the scapula is also coming up, scapular elevation. Then abduction, which is opening up the chest. So pushing the chest out. So now I'm normal. Now I'm pushing the chest out. And I think about pulling my elbows together at the back. And I look up, or at least straight. Then you got scapular elevation. Hello. And you want to separate that. So I can do both at the same time, or I can separate it and do one at the time. And then you can make some kind of circles. So if you're looking side on, it's like a circle, like this. Super important. You can use this in your warm-ups. We do it during heavy sets, or we might be doing 6 minutes of work and then spend 2 minutes on the scapula, or even more. Use it as your active recovery. If you don't work on this, then this whole area remains stiff. So it's important that you work on it, and frequently, and you have to enjoy it and have to make it part of your lifestyle. So not just one time, every time, all the time. When you have a few minutes, do the work, put the work in. It's not going to happen otherwise. So when we work on this, we are getting scapular control as well. We're working on flexibility, we're working on range. So you're reducing injury, so injury proving, all these things. At the beginning, it might be boring and you're not going to get a lot of range, and you might not understand it in the beginning, but stick at it, and at some point it's going to go, I got it now, and you'll feel a whole lot better. This whole upper area is going to function a lot better for you. So it's good for overhead work. If you don't have any range or flexibility in your spine, it's going to affect your overhead position as well. If you don't have good scapular mobility or control, it's going to affect how your arm is overhead, and it will be like this instead of here. So this is about thoracic work, scapular work, and work in the shoulders as well. So work on that as well, just with body weight. So here, I'm pushing my chest out, pulling my lats down, which is, if you're not able to find your lats, go to the kitchen bench or table, put your hand on it and push down. At the back, you'll also feel your chest at the front, but at the back, that's the muscle that you want to engage. Here, pull down, pull your scapula down. So that's the bottom of your trapezius. Your trapezius is like a diamond shape. It goes from the top, middle, at the back, and down. So the bottom part of your trapezius, you want to pull down the scapula. That opens up the chest and pushes your chest out. Right there. At the top. So in the beginning you're going to be very stiff, but eventually you're going to get it overhead and relax. And the only thing that's active is really here, your lats pulling down. Just enough to get the shoulders down. So it brings your shoulders from here to here, down. You want to relax everything here, your upper trapezius, your levator-scapularis. You want to relax that in an upper overhead position. Okay, so other things that you want to do is just bring your arms to the side. So jumping jacks are good too if you do them right. So here I'm not just throwing my arms up, I'm actually working on the scapula. Everything here is contracted. So you're also working your serratus, anterior, posterior, to pull the ribs down. Overhead. Then I can go to the front. I can go all the way to the back. So we're working on shoulder extension here. Flexion. So all these movements need to be part of your daily life, your daily routine. It's great if you're, for example, having an office job and you're doing a lot of sitting. People will be like this and very stiff. This is the position they're in all day long, and that means you're losing control, scapular control, flexibility, strength, all those things. You need to work on that again. So if you're sitting all day, set a timer, and every half hour you get up, do 2 minutes. Even if you're doing a minute, it's better than nothing. Just get up, do shoulder circles, abduction, adduction, arm overhead, work it separately. Make sure that your head doesn't go to the left or right to compensate. Shake it out, rotation. All these things, just 1 minute a day for 6 or 10 times a day is better than nothing already. Start with that. Now, let's see some of you guys and girls do some of this work as well, because I always see everybody just jump straight in, get the kettlebells and do the work. No, it has to start here, and then you have to build up with your drills, body weight, and then just the right weight, and take it from there. Any questions, let me know, post below.